All right, welcome to ACS once again. Today we'll be looking at how I made this Afro beat, Rema, CK, or Whiskey kind of Afro beat. So if you are familiar with Afrobeat, you know we have just like 3 drum patterns or 4 type of drum patterns for Afrobeat. So this type of Afrobeat is for the type of whiskey beat and Rem and CK and all of that. So it's just a simple one. So I'm going to play the beats, but before that, and after I play it, I'm going to break it down for you. And this is how it sounds. So okay, let me put up my headphone. Sorry. All right, so that is all, and then we have the bridge over here, which is so just as simple as that. So let's get right into the breakdown of the beat of how I made the beat. And after I do the breakdown and after the video, I'm going to post the instrumentals. After everything, after this video, I'm going to it's already mixed. I already made a video of how I mixed the beat. It's also on the channel, and I just want to upload the instrumental so that it's for free, so that anybody who wants to use it can actually use it. Okay, so let's get right into it. So if you are new on the channel, don't forget subscribe. Don't just, if you enjoy the content we are sharing, just kindly subscribe. If you like what we are sharing, share the video or press the like button, and if you want more, turn and hit the notification button. So let's start with what I did. I'm going to just go to the pattern 1. Actually, I've rotated everything to the mixer. So we have a tempo of 103, we have the swing at 14, and then we have this killer tunes kick. Sounds like this. So just 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 3 bam 1 2 3 bam bam. So that is the kick. Nothing else. So let's go to, we have this thumb also that comes once as the beat is playing. We also have the conga playing like this. So plays boom, 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 boom. So it's coming like boom, 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 boom. So something like that. Then we have this one that is actually the groove. So you are familiar with this one, normal Afrobeat. I didn't add any shaker to the beat, but I feel like maybe if I add the vocals on it, I can actually see if I want the shaker, the pattern of the shaker I want to use. So I have this spot just like this Igbo sound. It sounds like this. So if you are familiar with Igbo songs, So it's just like that. Then we have this metal to give the drum high end. So mixed with the with this one. So that's just the normal Afro we have. Then we have this one vocal. Sounds like this. I added reverb to it. So I'm still going to go to what I did at the mixer. So we have this from Purity. What piano did I use? I use the Twerk Team Way piano. Consists of this one, and this one. So it sounds like this. I've actually processed it on the so you can see it's going from left to right. So you will know there's something that has to do with pancake. I'll also show you what I did there. So we have this another one, pattern 22, which is another type of piano. Sounds like this. It's just a chord progression. I strum that place. So let me just open it. So it's like this, 1, 2, then I strum this place, and then this one. So that's just the chord progression. For the other chord progression, it's like this. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's just that. And then we have this one. So we have this 808 playing. So I'm just going to adjust this one to F sharp. So it will. So I'm also going to adjust this one and adjust this one. So it will be on key. So those are just the little mistake I'm spotting now. This one too, same thing. So this one is actually playing like this. So their key is upstairs, up. So we have that. So I found out that as I was playing the drums, there was nobody. It was actually thin without this 3 snare. So I added this 3 snare, these 3 rim shots to give it more body. So that is what you see here, right here, to give the drum more body. Without it, it will sound thin. So let's see how the drum alone sound, and let's see the processing I did for the kick. So let's go. I'm just going to mute everything and then play just what we have. So I'm going to play it from here. So we have this. So let's see the processing we did. Look at the K, the vocal. I turn off the delay, and then the reverb is just a little bit wet, 22-bit and dry vocal. So I reduced it a little bit. So this one, I actually routed all the the samples to a drum box. So this is the drum box. Without it, nothing will play. So this is the rim shot. I added just reverb. Without it sound like this. So but I don't want the high end, because the metal thing is already giving me the high end. So I EQ'd it like this, removed the high end, and then I added reverb. I turn it down very well, and then I increase the delay so that it will be easily heard, to be at the front, like say something like that. So okay, so let's go to the other part where the drums are playing. So I'll come here. I'm just going to select this part like this, so see what is actually playing. So I added this one. So let's see the processing of the kick. So this is the kick. I'm just going to move this one out and then move it to where the kick is playing. Okay, so I just kick the kick, that's all. And then this boxy area, I removed it down a little bit with it. So you see, so I just removed it a little bit. Okay, the light is back. So that's what's going on. Then this one, so this is the high part of the metal playing. This is it. Sounds like this. So I added this because the rest part is actually noise. Without it, it sounds, oh, there's nowhere to turn it off. Okay, so I added limiter and then compressed it a little bit. So why I added the limiter is because of the high end. You should cut out those high end that are actually kind of painful to the ear. So with this one, so some of the percussion, I've delayed it. It's actually delayed. You can see this one just a little bit. Let's see the rest. This one I brought it to the front and then I panned it. This one was delayed. So sounds like that. So this one panned to the left and then this one panned to the right. So that's just the main listing of the drums plus the K. So then the pot. So let's see what we did to the pot. It's playing like that. But look at it here. So I just EQ'd it. So I wanted to remove this high part, but it's actually sounding good. If I actually want to remove, I remove this place that is not needed. So which is this 3. So just like that to create room for other things. So this is another wood to give it more life. So just start it. Okay, this is it here. So I just added, removed the low part which is existing as noise. Without the limiter, it sounds like this. So you can see, I don't like how painful it is. For me, it's painful. I don't like sharp instruments. I just like low, calm instruments. So I use the same limiter to cut those high end. So if at all the vocal is there and I really need the percussions to come through, I'm going to remove the limiter. So, but for now, I just want the beat calm. So with the conga, so the conga is like this. So let's see what we did to the conga. This is the conga here. I reduced it to this one. So first of all, I EQ'd a lot of noise, or what is it called, background sound I don't want, and then I EQ'd it also. I didn't limit it. I just turned it down a little because I like the conga sound. So just to remove the high end, and I added reverb to slap it on my face, and then just a little bit 22. I might as well reduce it just a little 16. So yeah, so something like that. So without it, sounds like this and before. So if there is any need for me to remove it, I'm going to remove those things. So let's go to the last one, which is this tom. So the tom part is just the end, the pump. So giving it the bounce. So for the next hit of the bar, yes, for the next hit of the next drum coming in. So where's actually, this is it. So I just added EQ'd some part. I didn't even remove the unwanted frequency. That would be when it's clashing with the vocal. So same thing I did to wet load it a little bit. So we have the drums. I routed everything to this place. Without it, nothing will play. So we have it, and then on the drums, I used the limiter to catch the high peak, and when the drums and the percussion hit, it actually go more than the threshold I'm actually aiming at. So I actually cut the kick. You can check. I wanted it to be at something like 9. Yeah, somewhere like 9, because that's where the kick is. But it's actually going and passing through. So I added this ceiling. So if at all it's actually going to cut through, it should not be more than 6. So you can see it's just throwing it more than 6. When it gets to 6, you see the yellow line. It's actually cutting it there. So I added smack attack to give more life to the drum. Without it, sounds like this. With it, sounds like this. So this is just a setting. I wanted something full. If I was to make the kick very full, I'm going to use neutron transient. I just use this one. So I like using neutron to process my drum, make it full, shape it. Neutron is a shaper, yeah, transient shaper, yes. You shape the drums each, and then I use it to make beats, whatever. So let's go and add this bass. So with the piano, it sounds like this. So let's go to where the piano is. So just because we have so many things going on the piano, to open it is going to make the system, lag. So I'm just going to turn on the pancake. So first thing I did, this one, I didn't bother removing the unwanted frequency because I know that I'm going to make it calm. So I added the meter to catch the peak. I don't want something without it. It sounds like this. Let me turn off everything. So you can imagine. You can see. So I don't want that sound. So I added the EQ first to remove the sound, and then I added the limiter to catch the high peak. So you can see. Then I added Fruity Love filter, and this I automated it's like I automated the Fruity Love filter. No, I didn't automate it. Okay, I just added it. Then I added chorus to make the sound wide. So then I added pancake. If you're familiar with pancake, makes the sound go left and right, left and right, left and right. So with the reverb to give it more depth, you can see how calm it is, and then I added saturation after that so that I can bring out on harmonies from both the reverb and every other thing. So just a little bit saturation using soft tube. So after that, so after that I brought in this, I rendered it into a wave file. This is actually a sound from Flex, so it sounds like this. It's actually a slow synth sound, string sound, yes. So let's go to the beginning. I think it plays, so it sounds like this. So let's see what I did. I rendered it to a fine, but it's a sound from Flex. So I just added Fruity Love filter so that I do some automation. So it's actually automating with this one on the Love filter. So channel 9, you can see it's reducing. So why I reduce it is because I wanted it to smooth. I wanted a smooth transition to this. You see, you can see smooth transition to the chords. So that's why I added that, and then I added the first EQ to cut out the highs. But I think I didn't use it. I used this one to cut out the noise I don't actually want. So that is for that. Then what I added again, I'll just go. I added this one from Flex. So I wanted to add in marimba. I wanted marimba, but the sound just came in by mistake. So I just actually used it because it's actually white and fills in some gap I don't want. So sometimes I use white noise to fill in gap that where it's actually lagging in the beat. So I EQ'd it, not doing too much. So I'll actually EQ those if it's actually interfering with the vocals, and to catch the high peak ceiling. So without it, it sounds like this. It sounds too loud. So I don't want that high end. So it's actually calmed it down a little bit, and then I added this reverb just a little bit to push it back. So that's how. Then I added this one. This is a bass octave native. That's where I got the bass from. It's actually a pad sound I would have showed you, but it's already on the channel how I made the when I was mixing how I made it. So it's actually a pad sound, but the low end of that pad sound ended up to be like a bass. So it's actually looking like a bass. So what I did was EQ. This bass was interfering with the 808. So I had to EQ it out, and then it was still interfering, so I added this Pro EQ and I removed this part, also 71. It was interfering with the 808 in the verse and chorus. So after I removed the mid side, so you can see mid, you can turn it to stereo, but I don't want the stereo. I just want to remove it from the mid because I want the bass to be in stereo and wide. So I added the limiter. So the limiter is just actually the 808 is actually affecting the limiter. I side changed it to the 808. You can see there. So I changed it to the 808. So the 808 is side changed to it. So with the 808, which is here, please. So with it, you can hear the 808. And what I did to the 808, I added some distortion, parametric EQ. I removed this part of the 808 so that because it was interfering with the kick, and I added limiters. I changed it to the A and kick, and then anytime the kick plays, you can see what is happening. It ducks the 808, and I added another one, but I didn't sidechain it. This is just to, but I didn't even know. I think I added this one by mistake. I wanted to, let me delete it. Just going to turn it off. So why I added one, I wanted to place it on the other octaves native, which is this one, up 6 native. So but I mistakenly added it to the 808, so I can remove it, delete what I was actually happening. Let's just leave it. Then I added small distortion. Look at the mix 70%, so that without it, so I wanted it to be hard on small speakers and also to give it more high end so that I can cut through the mix and the listen. So that's what I did. So with this one, so there's something here too. This is by mistake. So it's sounding like a kick. It's not actually a kick. It's like an heartbeat. So I wanted to add was it tom or maybe conga. So I mistakenly added it in form of a kick. I think it was also a marimba what I was actually looking for. So it sounded like a kick. It was actually a long sample, but I removed it. It's actually a long sample. So I was thinking it was marimba I was trying to put, but it sounded like a kick, and then it was actually blending fine. So I just had to render it and add it to the beat. So we have that, and then what else do we have? Plus the cut. So come here, we have the row. So I'm just going to turn off this one. So you can see just the effect, just the row, and then we have the clap. So there's also one effect I put, this one. This sound is, and this sound you normally hear on Christian beats. If you're familiar with who you are yesterday, today, and forever, it was also used there. So most of our Christian, music, they use the beat. So that's just what I did in all the beats. So the 808 was actually different from the chorus. So as this 808 I was playing, render to the same channel. So side chain to the same bass, pad and stereo bass. The last sound is this one. So I'm going to turn off this one. This is just a block sound. So for the chorus, so what I added, I think there's a reverb on that sound. There's no reverb, so it's just there. So I used flex for that. I used flex for that. So the all the beats together sounds just the way I played it. When then this riser, nothing yet. So we have that. So that's just the beat. So I'm going to render the beat out, just a little mixing, mastering, and then I'm going to upload it on YouTube so you guys can actually listen and then play with it. So thank you so much for watching. This is just a breakdown of the instrumental, and if you are familiar with Rema, like I said, and CK and many others, Whiskey, they use this type of drum pattern a lot in their bass. Even normally, I think normally to use this beat, but the chord progression is not just kind of normally vibe. So that's what we have for today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoy the content we share here or I share here, you can actually like the video and can comment in the comment section below for more mixing and mastering tutorial to be coming up, and I'll be posting it. So I'll post the mixing of this beat, how I mixed it. I think I didn't make the video of how I made it, but the mixing process you are going to understand the process of how I did it, I mean how I made it. And I'm going to upload that, and this breakdown I'm going to also upload it. The instrumentals I also upload it after mastering it. So I think as I'm mastering it, I'll actually also make a video of it and then share it online. And the beat, I'm trying to figure out a way to upload beats so that you guys can actually download the FLP of it. So as you know, this is just a new coming up channel, and I have to do all those, just find a way to get through and up to standard. So thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, keep making beats. It says love you all. Thank you for supporting the channel. Have a nice day. Okay.